day. The sun was shining bright, and the land was parched and dry. The heat was unbearable. Amidst this scorching heat, a lion was wandering in search of water. He was thirsty and tired. His throat was dry, and he desperately needed some water. After a long search, the lion finally found a small pool. The sight of water brought a sigh of relief to him. He was about to drink water when he heard a grunt. He turned around and saw a pig walking towards the pool. The pig was also thirsty. He too had been searching for water in this unbearable heat. Both the pig and the lion wanted to drink first. The tension was building up between them. They looked at each other, and their eyes were filled with anger. Suddenly, they lunged at each other. They fought fiercely, their roars echoing through the dry landscape. The battle was intense, and soon both were bleeding. Exhausted, they paused for a moment, panting heavily. Just then, they heard a peculiar sound. It was a series of caws and shrieks. Looking up, they saw a flock of vultures circling above them. Their eyes were gleaming with hunger, and their beaks were sharp and ready. Both the beasts realized the danger they were in. They understood that the vultures were waiting for one of them to fall so they could feast. This realization made them pause. Their eyes met, and they saw a reflection of their own fear. Instead of continuing their fight, they decided to share the water. They drank to their heart's content, and their strength returned. The vultures watched in disappointment as their anticipated meal was no longer in sight. After quenching their thirst, the lion and the pig looked at each other. They no longer saw an enemy but a friend. They realized that their unity had saved them from becoming a feast for the vultures. They decided to go their separate ways but promised to help each other in times of need. The vultures, seeing no hope of a meal, flew away in search of other prey. The pool was left quiet and peaceful once again. The lion and the pig had learned a valuable lesson that day. They learned that fighting amongst themselves would only benefit their enemies. They realized the importance of unity and friendship, even among the most unlikely companions. And so, they lived peacefully in the jungle, always ready to lend a helping hand to one another. Their unlikely friendship became a tale told among the animals, reminding them of the strength in unity and the power of friendship. The end.